Shalom, shalom. Brother Yahweh Spot coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Allahayah by Hashem, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in these scriptures. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is Job 30. I'll start from the top. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the flocks, Salakia, with the dogs of my flock. Yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished? For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men, they cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys and in the caves of the earth and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. And now am I their song, I am their byword. So this Job 30 from the top, well, really Job the 30th chapter. Most of it is going into Esau, the so-called white man. So, when you start from the top and you get into about the third and fourth, fifth and sixth verse, it's going into Esau and his caveman state. Jake, our people were never cavemen. We were never, Hamites, and they pushed this doctrine of what do they call it? Of Darwinism, this doctrine of evolution. They push that on everybody, and they tell us that we were all cavemen, and this doesn't apply to all people, because who dwelt in the caves and in the rocks? That was him. Especially during that time of the Dark Ages, they were reduced unto that state of a caveman, that state of a caveman. When they came back into power, they learned under the Moors, who were Israelites, who embraced Islam. They learned under them and under other Jakes who were ruling over there in Europe. Before they came back into power, they had to be taught how to be civilized again. You know what I'm saying? So any civilization that Esau has, he got it from us. And their form of dwelling was Mount Seir, where the scriptures actually tell you here in Job 30 and 6 to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys and caves of the earth and in the rocks. That's how they always have, that's how they've always, been. When you compare Mount Seir or Mount Petra to, say, the White House or other dwellings, that Jake built, but Esau pretty much had the design. It favors their ancient homeland. So that's another sign of who these people are. But going down into verse 8, they were children of fools, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. And that's what Esau is. He's a base man. He's a base individual. There's certain things that Jake won't do, even 2/3. There's certain shit that they won't do, and we look at E, when they do it, like, man, that's some base shit, man, like eating blood, you know what I'm saying, eating the blood of an animal, or eating bloody food, eating raw food, anything that's pretty much uncivilized. You'll see even these Edomites, and even in they, they're in power right now, and even the worst of them have it better than Jake in this world. You know what I'm saying? So, you will see these people commit certain acts, and you will wonder, like, before we came into truth, you will sit at the dinner table with your people and talk about how nasty and how vile Edomites are. They do some foul shit, man. But now us being in this truth, we know them being vile is just part of their nature. You know what I'm saying? And Job 30 goes into that. You know, going into verse 9, you know, when it says, "And now am I their song, yeah, I am their byword." Hey, we used to wouldn't let them, you know, come around our dogs, man. You know, you don't even want Esau around your animals. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, and what from what Job was describing, when you would see an Edomite, you would chase their ass away. Like, hey, get your ass from over here. You know what I'm saying? You know, um, yeah. But right now, you know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua took the basest of man and put him over us, put him in rulership. You know what I'm saying? And you know, for the Lord to take the basis of men and put them in a position of rulership, it just shows you the power and authority that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has, you know. So I'll jump over to the book of Daniel. I believe it might be the 4th chapter. Bear with me, Yaki and Baba Kashah. So this is that's not the one I'm looking for. Cause I know it goes into it in the book of Daniel. So bear with me, Yaki and Baba Kashah. I'm gonna look for it and I'm gonna find it. So that's what I was looking for. It's in the 4th chapter. I just didn't have the right verse. So Salakia for that. This is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it even the basest of men. So Esau being considered and described as the basest of men, he's ruling right now, you know, but who gave him that power? Hey, how about some Yahushua did, and the same one that gave power to rule is going to take it away. You know, because Esau and, you know, turn this earth upside down. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to ultimately choose the nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel. And, you know, he's going to set Yahushua up and King David up. And, you know, we're going to reestablish righteousness on this earth, Lord willing. I'm of that number, you know, and likewise, the brothers who do this thing got a truth and sincerity, you know. Yeah, man. So power to rule, you know, authority, clout, if you will, like they say in the world, all that comes from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that just goes to show you that the only reason this man is ruling is because the Lord set him up. Because they're weaker than we are. They're, you know, they're not as smart as we are. They're not as brilliant as we are in any sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, so ultimately, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to take this man back out of power. But, you know, just to prove that point, we're dealing with the basis of men. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord set this man up to rule. You know, it's Esau's time to rule at this point in time. This is Psalm 75:6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. You know, so power to rule comes from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and he's going to give that power to rule unto his servants. First and foremost, his son, Yahushua. Yahushua already got the victory. He just, he's waiting on the go he's waiting on the what's the word I'm looking for? He waiting on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to give him the go ahead to take Esau out of power. This is Psalms 2 and verse 6. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. This is talking about Yahushua. I will declare thee the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Hey, so Yahushua already got the win. He just waiting on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He just waiting on Yahweh to pretty much, everything's got to play out, man. Everything that the Lord said was going to happen, it's got to happen before, Yahushua can come down here and do his thing. So everything's just, Yahushua is waiting on everything to fall in place, as his father set it up to. But hey, man, our Lord is going to get the victory, and through Yahushua, we going to get the victory at the end of the day. But, we're dealing with a very base individual, man. Hey, and the Lord hates the nation of Edom. It's the only nation that he says he has a hatred for is the nation of Edom. This is Romans 9 and 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So what nation has the Heavenly Father ever said he hated except for the nation of Esau? Hey, man, these are some wicked ass people, man. That's what we dealing with right now. And the Lord has given them the authority over the earth. For the time being, at least. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And see, what Esau does is he twists history. They make it like we were, before I came into the truth, they make it like we come from Africa. That's what they teach you. And they teach you that we're the Hamites, and that they teach you like we came out of savagery, which them Hamites is fucking bugged the hell out, and we on that we're two completely totally different people. Now you do have some of our people scattered amongst them, and wherever the Israelites are, in these other countries, they're like very conspicuous. They stick out from the rest of the people. You know what I'm saying? And they get treated different. I've seen documentaries of it. I ran into, at one point in time, I ran into a woman. She was a confusion of face, Jake, but she was like, part Ishmael. She was like scattered amongst Ishmael. But, she told me that, the way she acts, you know what I'm saying? Her people treat her different. They tell her like she act like one of us. And in so many words. So wherever our people are at, wherever our people are scattered at, man, they gonna stick out like a sore thumb regardless of how they look. It ain't all about, that outward appearance. You can't judge according to that. But yeah, man, the Lord gave Esau, hey, they're the children of Satan, especially Amalek, you know what I'm saying? And he's giving them the power of rulership right now, but he's gonna take that away. Because when you think about Esau, man, one thing that just fucking tripped me out was it was a bunch of Edomites. They was at a beach, gathered around doing whatever they do, and man, one of these motherfuckers took a trash bag, poked a hole in it, and drunk the trash juice. And it's a lot of other foul shit that Esau do. You don't see Jake, getting together and drinking cow's blood, man, or when they hunt, they drink the blood of the animal, or they eat the heart, take a bite out of the heart. Like, man, Esau is exactly how Job, the 30th chapter, describes them, man. Job 30:8 in particular. So I just brought out a couple of points to prove that, and man, I'm gonna go ahead and close this lesson out, and Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom unto the hopeful elect. Hey, and Thawadi Hawabashim Yahweh Shah for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Until the next one, I say shalom.